Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 here in Tampa, Florida, where your Preds are taking on Little Ceasars. Little Ceasars lost their first game 6-1 against Team Illinois. Your Predators tied in a great game 3-3 against the Chicago Mission, which they probably should have won, but it was a good game nonetheless with a tie at 3-3. What do you think, Brian?
Talking to me?
Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the stream. In net tonight for your Predators, number 33, Nolan Blankish.
So the last time the Preds and Little Ceasars met was in Little Ceasars tournament.
3-2 in overtime, right?
Yeah, 3-2 win in OT.
That was a semi.
Lincoln Brown to Sebastian Erat.
Yeah. No, the way the Preds came out yesterday, they were grooving and moving.
Yeah.
Passing the puck well, shooting well. You know, Crew got that one kind of early. It was one zip.
Yep.
And then we kind of kept on banging and banging from there. Just little defensive errors, little penalty mistakes here and there. You know, cost us 3 goals. But let's see how they can improve here. Preds in white, Little Ceasars in light baby blue. Should be a good one here today. Big rink, really big rink. Big ice, the zones are huge.
Little motivation before the game here from Coach Marty.
Yeah, that's a big one. The weekend they're playing all top 10. Mission is 6. Little Ceasars is 3, and Mid-Fairfield is 1. Oh, I'm not including the Minnesota teams. And starting off for your National Junior Preds, number 22, Michael Sema. Number 10, Sebastian Erat. Number 24, Crew Brennan. Number 16, RJ McDaniel. And number 26, Aiden Bouchard. I don't know, Little Caesars starting 5.
What about the goal?
Oh, I already announced it. Nolan Blankish is in
Nolan
net.
Blankish in
Yeah. Here we go. Should be a good one here today. Setting up the puck drop. And the game is underway. Sebi wins the draw. Little Ceasars pressures him early. Little Ceasars crosses the blue line, walking in, now in the corner. Aiden there, putting a stick in between his legs. Go D to D. Little Ceasars tip in front. Save, rebound, covered by Nolan Blankish. Great start there by Little Ceasars, you know, putting on pressure, D to D pass, separating the wingers from their position, getting that good shot on net. I want to see if the Preds can respond here after that good opener. Face-off won by the Preds. Noah Samuel chips it up and out of the zone. Little Ceasars pick it up in the neutral zone, backing up. Pass across to the neutral zone. Gage now on the forecheck. Little Ceasars will regroup. They go D to D. Walking up, looking for an outlet pass. They got one. Crossing the ice. Looking for a flip-de-doo, but it goes into the corner. Now behind the goal line. Little Ceasars circling it down low. Coy on the chase, loses the race. Noah helps him out, picks up the puck. Oh my God, it almost went in. Noah tried to play the puck out in front. Noah didn't realize it and made a kick save and a beauty. Whew, that was
close.
pretty terrifying,
Right off his
honestly.
skate.
Yeah.
Right off his skate. He didn't even see that one.
Yeah, we're gonna need.
Turnover right behind our net.
Yeah, we're gonna need a couple better shifts later in the game or right now. Honestly, that was way too close for comfort. Little Ceasars not picking it up. Mistake on the blue line. Lincoln on the forecheck. 2 on him. Lincoln trying to cause a turnover. Little Ceasars getting pressured, and they're gonna have to throw away the puck. Nashville loses it. Little Ceasars not bringing it in. Braden Howard on the chase, cycling it down low. Gives it over to Grivna. Grivna over to Lincoln. Lincoln looking for the outlet pass. Tries to find Vince. Vince chips it. Lev trying to get it on the breakout. Little Ceasars not bringing it up with speed. Across the ice. Their passing is really good. Little Ceasars. They connect on every pass. No one thought about going. Braden now uses the wall. Cycles it over to Sema. Sema over to Sebi. Sebi gets it out. Lincoln puts some back pressure. Gonna be offside, but it was delayed. Braden now coming back. Braden looking for an outlet. Braden chips it off the glass. Tried to hit Seema. Sebi on the pressure. The Preds get into the offensive zone, but Little Caesars pick it right back up. Little Caesars get the puck, shoot it, and chip it out of the zone. Aiden rims it around. Crew tried to touch it with his backhand, and it looks like it's going to be an ice on the Preds. What do you think so far?
You're doing a great job, Sam.
Not me. The game.
The game? We got to pick it up.
Yeah.
Starting a little slow.
Yeah. Gage wins the draw pretty cleanly. Noah Samuel shoots it off the boards. Pass out in front. Little Caesars now walking in. In front, picked off by Samuel. Liam gets the puck. He's going, chips it into the zone, and the Preds going to go for their first forecheck in the offensive zone. Coy on the wall. Tries to get a shot. Liam now back up to Coy. Coy down low. Liam touches it, and it goes around the net. Over to Patrick. Patrick over to Gage. Gage rims it around. Liam on the reception. Try to play down in front. Patrick shot, and it gets blocked. Little Caesars now rimming it up. Coy with the pinch there. Couldn't hold the wall, and it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Little Caesars chip it in. Braden now behind the net, looking for an outlet. Gives it over to Liam. Liam, ooh, bad pass over the middle. Could have been kind of dangerous there. You know, not really to anyone. Pass out in front. Coy trying to clean the house out. He does successfully. Puck up to the point. Little Caesars rims it up. Pass out in front. Save. Rebound. Loose. And covered by Nolan.
I got it. I got it.
No.
Oh, time.
11:54 left to go in this first period. Little Caesars off to a hot start against the Predators. Little Caesars gets it at the point. Rims it down low. Griv now looking for the puck. Lev picks up the loose change. Braden now trying to win a battle. Gets kind of hooked and slashed. Lincoln now bringing the puck up one-on-one. He can really fly. Lincoln on the left side. Spins. Looking for an outlet. Tries to find someone. He couldn't find anyone there. Zachary tries to hold the line. He couldn't. It's a 2-on-1 for the Caesars the other way. Vince on the back check. Caesars shot. Save made by Nolan with the glove. Man, I thought we had a little rush there with Lincoln coming up the wall. Kind of turned into a rush for them the other way.
Yeah, we've got to create some more opportunities. Got to get the puck to the net.
We need to get a shot. The goalie's just sitting there. The Preds lose the draw. Shot from the Caesars. Blocked. Rebound in front. Bunch of sticks. True trying to get it out. RJ trying to help. Crew on the wall. Finds the puck. Needs to settle down. Sebi gets it out in a desperation matter. And the Little Caesars will regroup in the neutral zone. Mishandled the puck. Preds get it back. Aiden shoots it back up the wall. Seema picks up the puck in the middle of the ice. Crew now bringing it up. Crew over to Sebi. 2-on-1. Sebi in front. No one there. Rebound. Shot. Save. Rebound by Crew. And it goes up and over. Hits the ref in the forehead. Here come the Caesars, and they're going to go for a change. Aiden now gets the puck on the wall. Bobbles it. Turnover. RJ picks up, helps him out and picks up the puck and shoots it out of the zone. Gage out there for Sebastian. Pass off the skate of a Caesar. Melnikov takes it, falls down. RJ rims the puck around the wall, kicks in by Little Caesars defenseman. Patrick not picking it up. He's getting pressured, and Little Caesar will just shoot it back in. We need some stronger sticks right now. I feel like the pucks are kind of just flying under us right now. You agree? Patrick on the forecheck. Will he beat him? He got there. Oh! Forgot. It's not NHL rules where if you beat him in the race, you get the puck. Sebi back out there with Crew and Seema. Sebi gets it out to Sema. Sema back over. Sebi to Crew. Crew down the right side. Back over to Sema. Sema now, spin moves, get some time. Shot. Score! Michael Sema! He pulls and drags and it goes tuck bands and it's 1-0 Predators.
Wake the hell up! Wake up!
What a shot. Toe drag release right into the left corner.
Snipe City.
And I think that's what we needed. That's the wake up.
Little
that's
juice.
The that's
Give them
the
the little juice.
Are you here?
Yeah,
Are you here?
let's go, boys.
1-0 Predators. First period. 9:33 left to go in the first. Noah takes the puck, shoots it. It's going to be a tip and no ice. Little Caesars now rims the puck around the wall. Now I feel like the Little Caesars are playing a little jumpy now, kind of losing pucks on the wall. Noah getting it in deep. Fred's playing with a little more confidence now on offense. Little Caesars bring it up. Missed pass there. Over to the middle, another missed pass. Liam chips it, and that gets stolen. Little Caesars gets the puck. Moves it across. Little Caesars bring it up. Liam steals it, gives it over to Lincoln, goes off his skate. Lincoln loses it there. Little Caesars now walking in. Shot blocked by Zachary Grivna. Puck out in front and covered by Nolan Blankish. Lev out there with Lincoln and Vince. The Caesars win the draw there, cycling it down low in the corner. Lev battling for it beneath the goal line. Zachary gives it over to Lincoln. Lincoln now bringing it up. Lincoln crosses the red, crosses the blue, tries to make a move around two people. I mean, in any case, I don't think that would have been really too successful. He crosses the blue line for Little Caesars. They cycle it down low in the corner. Braden gets bumped. Little Caesars walks out in front. Shot blocked. Puck still dancing in front. Vince tries to get it out and does. Lincoln on the forecheck now. Little Caesars going DD. They like to stretch the ice. They get it in. Braden on the reception. Braden missed pass to Sebi there. Could have been a little breakout there. The Caesars now bringing it in. Sema with the block pass. Now he has it beneath the goal line. Sema trying to find a way to give it to someone. Sema finds Sebi. Sebi gives it over to Aiden. Aiden has a shot. Shot save made off the skate of the goalie. Puck to Sema in the corner. Sema over to Crew. Crew shot up and over the net. Goes over to RJ on the wall. RJ brings it down low to Sebi. Puck kind of back-trailed Sebi. He wasn't expecting that. Little Caesar will try to shoot it out, and RJ will just rim it back in. Preds on the forecheck. Crew's going to get there first in the corner. Puck comes up to Sebi. Sebi over to Aiden. Aiden shot. Blocked. Good chance there by Aiden, and Little Caesars has nothing to do with that and just shoots it out. It's going to be no ice as RJ gets back in time. Sema gets the puck over to Sebi. Sebi now is offsides. Gage couldn't hold his foot across the blue line, and it's going to be offsides with 6:57 left to go in the first period. I feel like that was a good stretch of offense right there.
That was. They started moving. They just needed that. I think that goal gave them a little bit of energy, got them going.
Face-off is won by Little Caesars. No one there to receive it, though, for the defense. So they will have to regroup back in their own end. Puck up to Noah Samuel. Shot blocked. Noah picks it back up. Over to Patrick. Patrick pressured by a Caesar. Gage will shoot it in, and the Preds go back on the forecheck. Rowan Johnson, defenseman, now going in to apply the pressure. Caesars mishandled the pass that goes across the offensive zone. Woo! A little bump there from both Rowan and a Caesar.
I think Rowan's playing forward.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, Rowan is now forward for the Preds with Gage and Patrick. On se olhama. Coy now giving it over to Lev. And Gage will just get it out so that the Preds can get a change. Vince gives it over to Lincoln. Lincoln trying to play it out in front. That gets stopped. And here come the Ceasars. 2-on-1 partially with Zachary on the back check. Pass in front. Oh, and it goes off the bar and out. What a save by Nolan. What is going on? Lev tried to play it back to Nolan. Almost went in our own net. Whew, that was close. I think that was like 2 shots they had.
2.
Three?
Yeah. I gave him 2.
Because it went the back door.
Yep.
And then it kind of came out in front.
Yep.
Whew, that was a scary attack there. Honestly, great save by Nolan. I think it went off him and then off the bar.
Yeah.
Poked. Little Caesars.
Good body there by
falls down.
Bouchard.
Sema on the forecheck. You know, Sema, he's a fast and a strong player, like
Yep.
combined. Like, it's hard to find.
200-foot player.
Little Caesars now on the left side. Pass out in front. Good block there by
Good
RJ.
stick by RJ.
Crew now doing the dirty work. It's a 2-on-1 with Sebi. Crew to Sebi, and it gets poked away by Little Caesars defenseman. Sema now has it on the wall. Makes a move, trying to cut it to the middle. Nice move again. Sema, look at him go. Shoots it, trying to pass for Crew. Crew now in the corner. Crew gives it over to Sebi. Sebi walking out. Sebi gives it over to RJ. RJ over to Sema. Sema with the nice move. Oh my goodness, that's already 3. Over to Sebi. Sebi gets blocked by a couple skates. And the Preds, with a successful offensive shift there, Sema gets the puck back across the blue line. Walking in, shot, and it goes wide. Gage picks it up on the wall. Gage rims it back down low as both Preds are getting a change. Ooh. Coy. A little miscommunication there on who was taking the puck up the ice. Patrick just chips it out, though. Little Caesars chips it right back in. Coy now has it. Walking. Shoots it in across the red line. No ice. Patrick now on the wall. Mishandles the puck as it goes under his forehand, and the Little Caesars now breaking it out on their own. Shooting it in deep. Braden on the forecheck. Braden on the back check to receive the puck. Rowan gets it. Rowan gives it over to Gage. Gage gets there with the speed. Now on the left side, he gets hit. Could have been an interference call. He was already separated from the puck there. Little Caesar bringing it up. That's could have been offsides. Maybe not. Save made by Nolan twice. Great save there by Nolan. Limiting the offensive chance for the Ceasars. No, Ceasars not bringing it in. Tipping it in. Zachary now picking it up. Zachary uses the wall, not the middle. Smart decision by him not to create that turnover. Lev now bringing it up. Lev crosses the red and gets it in deep, and the Preds are going to go for a forecheck. Here comes Lincoln, crossing into the corner. Pass up for the Ceasars. Now up to the middle, cutting all the way across. The Ceasars walking it in. They spin. Number 93 creating the offense right now. Pass down low. That doesn't really count as a shot. RJ gives it over to Vince. Vince over to Lev. Lev gets a chip, and the Preds are going to go for a change. Sema and Sevi go onto the ice. Little Caesars chips it in. And here comes Lincoln. Lincoln crosses the blue line. He's got Sema on his left side. Lincoln in front. Ooh, just misses the shot by Sebi. Little Caesars now moving the puck up the ice. Try to pass it out. Goes over the stick and out of the zone. RJ shoots it in. Pressure by Sebi. Creates the turnover. Sebi down low for Sema. Sema now with a nice move as he looked like he was going right for the turn. Cuts back left. Crew tries to take a shot. That gets blocked. And here come the Caesars the other way. Caesars chips it up and over. Coy gets it. Coy passed it up to Sema. If Sema can connect, it'll be good. Sema gets it on the left side. Sema shot. Save made by the goalie with his blocker, poking it over to the corner. Sebi now bringing it up. Sebi over to Crew. Crew with the shot, and it gets blocked. Noah gets the puck as it leaves the zone. He takes it himself. Nice move over to Sema. Sema gets pressured. It's a 2-on-1. It's a 3-on-1 for the Caesars. Only Coy to stop him. Shot. Pass out in front. Rebound. Oh, and it gets poked away by a back-checking Noah, and he's going to get ring up for a body check or a hook. And the Preds are going to go on the PK here with 1:21 left to go in the first period. 9 seconds. If they don't get it, will carry over to the second period. I talked a lot in that little spam.
A lot of action. A lot of action.
Caesars win the draw on their power play. Stays onside as it hits the edge of the blue line. Now up to the point, kind of a panic play with Gage there. Now, something that Gage does really well is he's incredible on the PK. That's like my favorite part about Gage and the way he plays. He blocks almost every shot that comes in contact with him. Really great stuff by Gage on the PK. Little Caesars now bringing it up the right side with speed. Past Zachary Grimna in front. That goes off a skate and it goes out. 45 seconds left to go in the first period. The Caesars still on their power play. Caesars now over to the wall. That gets picked up by Sebi. Can Sebi win a race? Sebi one-on-one all the way down. Sebi gets back checked by a Caesars defenseman. Killing good clock though on their power play. Lincoln hooking and slashing, trying to get that puck away. And here come the Caesars. Darby now crossing in. A lot of sticks there in the way. Sebi. Oh man, that was close. Pass out in front. That goes off a Caesar stick. Lincoln chips it out. It could be a 2-on-1. Boyd chips it out of the zone, and that probably will do it for the rest of the period. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye, period. And with 9 seconds left on the power play, it'll carry over into the second period. Reds up 1-0. Shots in favor of... Actually, I don't know. What are the shots favor of? No.
Hold on.
Nope. You go settings.
That's right.
You go here. And then you go bot. And you go here.
No, you didn't reset the clock.
Right. And you're ready.
You can do it right there.
Yeah. Shots in favor of the Caesars 10-5. We'll see you guys all for the start of the second. So that one. Команда, если он делает худнейшее, я бы... А, зачем? Я не думаю. Дефенс. Не, Лям играет. С другой ли... Я не знаю. And we're back. Little Caesars wins the face-off here to start off the second and to continue their power play. And that will do it for their power play. RJ now bringing the puck up the ice for the Preds. Gives it over to Sima. Sima now 1-on-2 the other way. Sima with a nice move. Shot on net off the glove and batted down. Shot by Sima goes off the side of the net. Aiden, shot goes down low. Oh, wow, we have 10 shots on him? We already got 5 shots.
It was wrong.
Oh.
I think I hit the minus.
Sima, over to Sebi. Sebi just wide. And the net gets knocked off for a stoppage of play.
Did he get that with his block or his catcher just a little bit, or?
I think so. It's 1, 2, and we got 3 shots. 3 plus 5. So 8.
No, we had more than 5.
Oh, that's what the mistake is. Okay, so maybe we do have 10. No. Anyway, great play there by Seema to Sebi on the back door. If Sebi just kind of hit off a stick weird, if he kind of controls it a little more, it goes left side. It's too bad. Little Caesars now, chipping the puck up to the point. Coy trying to shoot it back in. Rowan out there with Patrick and Gage. Little Caesar shoots it in. Nolan down the reception. Plays it back, doing the smart thing because two Little Caesars forwards are flying in. Coy now. Intended for Noah, but gives it over to Patrick, and Patrick will chip it out. If Gage can get it, it'll be a 2-on-1, but it gets just poked away. Gage does a smart move and just chips it in as Patrick goes for the forecheck. Patrick, nice bump beneath the goal line. Lincoln now on the ice with Lev. Patrick gets the turnover. Over to Lincoln. Lincoln, 4 sticks on him, holding it from getting a shot off. Little Caesars now crossing it in. Over the red line and getting it in deep. Nolan now holding it for Braden. Braden has to get that stretch pass to go. Gives it over to Vince. Vince chips it in. It's going to be no ice. And Lev now on the forecheck. Lincoln now forechecking. Vince as well. And the puck goes into the Preds bench with 12:44 left to go in the second period. Now, we saw the first period, Rod. What do you think the Preds should improve on here in the second?
I think we've got to get our motor back going. We've got to start putting more pucks to the net, and we got to start crashing to bury some of those rebounds that they're going to give us.
RJ gets the puck off the draw from Crew. Crew now battling 2 guys. Crew gets tripped up, no call. Little Caesars goes behind the net, looking for a pass. Seema on the forecheck, cycles it back down low. Caesars now rimmed him. Oh, takes a weird bounce off the door. 1-on-1 with Caesar. Schmidt now against Aiden. Aiden gets to stop it. Here comes Sebi. 1-on-3 the other way. Sebi tries to make a move to the middle. Gets poked. Seema now crossing route. Seema shot off the tinger and out. Rebound. Aiden shot. Save made by the blocker. Ooh, that was close. Damn! Seema lifts his stick and he just goes crashing into the boards. Seema over to Sebi. Sebi walks in. Shot and it gets blocked. Noah flying in trying to keep the puck in his zone. He gets a shot in front. Crew! Oh, save made. He was wide open in front. Good effort there. Great pass by Noah there to find him. So close there to put it 2-0. Little Caesars gets it in deep. Coy now retrieving it. Coy uses the wall. Tried to hit Rowan there. Puck tried to skip out and does. Little Caesars now trying to shoot it back in. Rowan on the forecheck there. And Little Caesars gets it in successfully. And Noah Samuel will pick it up. He shoots it up to Patrick. Tips off the skate and it'll be no ice. Rowan going on the forecheck against number 8 for the Ceasars. I don't know his last name. Now he's bringing it up. Patrick gets the puck on the left side. Preds have to be careful with their changes there, right in the offensive zone where the puck is, so they'll be rung up for a too many men.
Yeah, having the scorers table and the penalty boxes on this side puts that D door deeper into the zone.
Thinking with the rip there, just misses the top corner, goes up and over the net. Cycled in by Braden. Vince with the bump on the wall, and Little Caesar will just chip it over everyone's head. A perfect chip, as it won't be. They go off for a change. Lev gets it in his own zone. Regrouping now, taking it out. Lev over to Braden, and you know what? That will work. A tip into the zone, get a change, bring out some new D. They're probably tired. Sebi now on the forecheck with Vince and Lincoln. Jarvi bringing it up for Caesar. Shot blocked, goes into the corner. Sebi chips it over to RJ. RJ got to go to the corner. One man on him. RJ tries to pass it up. He fails on the pass, but keeps the puck. RJ gives it over to Lincoln. Lincoln whiffs on a pass. Lincoln fighting for it. He gets it. Lincoln sticks. Too many. Lincoln in front. Lincoln. Oh, I thought it went in. What a save by the goalie with the pad.
Get there.
RJ now in the corner. RJ looking for an outlet. Finds Lincoln on the wall. Lincoln has to get it up into the middle. He doesn't. He just cycles it back down. Smart move. RJ now up. That gets tipped and almost kills a cow. Well, you know what? We're good here. And 9:02 left to go in the second period. Me and Rod commentating the game. If you guys are looking for our names. Rod, what do you think about the game so far?
I'm trying to focus on the camera, bro. I'm not a good multitasker.
I'm just used to Keith up here. He always loves to talk about the game. Noah.
It's hard for me to keep focused on the game, keep the camera on it, and talk at the same time.
Coy rims the puck around the wall. Intended for Rowan. Rowan tips it to the middle. That gets stopped by a Caesar. Here comes Patrick. Patrick across the blue line. Patrick. He gets pinned along the wall. Gage now has it. Tries to play it out in front. Puck is loose. And a save made. Little Caesar's now bringing it out of the zone. Gage says, no. Let me shoot it right back in. Caesar's now bringing it up the exit speed. Bad pass and goes to Sebi. Over, actually out of reach of Sebi's stick. No one with the save on the dump in. And he's got to find him. He's got to find him. Oh, please. He had Sebi wide open. And it's up. I mean, if Sema just doesn't touch that pass and it goes straight to Sebi, he's got a breakaway going the other way.
It should go straight to him.
Huh?
It wasn't going straight to them. They should go.
Yeah.
2-on-1 for the Ceasars. Save made by Nolan with the pad. What a great save by the Blankish. Honestly, that was a great 2-on-1 chance, and he just stoned him.
Yeah,
right
it was. Goalie coming up big. Good job, Nolan.
Yeah, you need that. You need that sometimes.
Oh,
That's what he did.
Backstop.
Sebi with Sema and Crew out there. RJ and Aiden on D. Puck gets turned around, just out of the reach of Crew. Shot, tip, rebound in front. Aiden uses the wall, chips it out. Ooh, the defenseman goes on both knees to try to keep it in, does, but Sema gets it out, and Sema now on the left side. Sema looking for a pass. Sema on the wall, gives it over to Crew. Crew with a shot. Oh, off the Tinger, off the Crosby. And it goes around to the corner. Sema now walking in, gives it over to Sebi. Sebi with the pass. Sebi over to Crew. Sema bulging in, and he couldn't find the lane. Little Caesars coming in now, chips it in. RJ.
You want to start calling it both ways?
RJ. Up to Sema. Sema gives it over to Sebi. Back over to Sema. Sema over to Sebi. Sebi. Down low. Lev now on the forecheck. Puck gets shot up to the Caesars. Lincoln shoots it right back in. Caesars now bringing it in. 3-on-2. That gets poked away by Noah. Vince shoots it in. Caesars now on the retreat. Looking for a lane. Kim shoots it up the wall. And it gets by Noah. Forechecker on him. Noah uses the wall. Gives it over to Vince. Vince stops up. Tries to spinorama pass. That gets picked off. And the Caesars still have it in the offensive end. Caesars give it up to the point. Go D to D. They're walking in. Thorn shot. Tip saving by Nolan. Great save. Come on, find him. Noah to Lincoln. Lincoln all alone. He gets hooked. And no call as he shoots it up and over the wall, up and over the net. Zachary rips it over to Noah. Noah over to Patrick. Patrick lays it up for Gage. Gage in front to Rowan, and it gets tipped away. Great shift here by this line, really producing good offense, whether it's a 2-on-1 or a good shot on net. Jarvie with the move, crossing in front. He gets hooked up. A lot of people fall there. Nolan staying strong though in the crease. Braden has it along the wall, shoots it up to Rowan. Rowan couldn't handle it, and Little Caesars have it now. Shot, and it almost hits someone in the face. 5:24 left to go in the second period. Nolan staying strong in the crease. Preds locking down on defense and getting their share of chances on offense. Oh, the lights turned on. Caesars win the draw. Now having the corner. RJ pressuring. Sebi there to support. Puck up the wall. RJ now picking it up. RJ crosses the blue line. Shot on net. Ooh, kind of a seeing eye shot. Which is by the goalie though. Puck now gets played out in front. Jarvie now has it. Crossing the blue line for the Caesars. He gets pressured. Spins, passes over to the middle. Caesars, oh, just misses the reach of Kim. And pass up to the top to the D. Little Caesar, shot blocked. Shot again. Save made by Noel with the pad. RJ tries to shoot it out. Goes by Cruz stick. And Aiden's going to get hung up for a hooking call. Too much stick action there on the Caesars. And the Caesars are going to go for their second power play of the game. Looking to tie this game up with 4:41 left to go in the second.
Are you only seeing it one way? How much it pay?
Puck gets shipped out. Patrick now bringing it in. Little Caesars tips it into the zone. Now have it in the corner. Caesars up to the point on their power play. Fakes a shot, passes down low, in front, swing and a miss. Shot again, blocked by Zachary Grivna. Great block there by the kid, putting his body on the line. Patrick now slowly limiting the forecheck, keeping the Caesars compressed. Caesars now on the left side, crossing in, walking, looking for an option. 47 seconds left to go on their power play. Patrick pressuring, back up to the top. Caesars go D to D, walking, Thorne, back over D to D. Now on the left side, in the middle, he gets covered by sticks by Gage. Now Caesars up to the point, walking in, shot, save made, rebound in front. Puck is loose apparently, and the save made by Nolan Blakish as he traps his legs together, limiting any puck bouncing behind him. Woo! Stressful. Stressful.
Yeah.
Honestly, so stressful. Do you guys work for the tournament? Good. Sebi wins the draw back. Rowan now rims the puck around the wall. No one there. Jackson for the Caesars will pick it up. Now he spins, looking for the outlet pass. Finds it. Corbin, number 4 for the Caesars. Gives it over to 22, back over to Jackson. Jackson over to Corbin. Corbin with a shot. Save made right in the logo for Nolan Blankish. Putting another shot on net, but not another goal. God, this power play has just been shot, 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 shot. 8 seconds left to go. Sebi wins the draw. RJ plays it up. The Preds just got to get it out, and they do, and it's going to be no ice. And that will do a great kill by the Predators. Only the Caesars can put a couple shots on net. Not a goal, though, and it remains 1-0 in Preds' favor. Caesars now bringing it in, chipping, offsides, delayed, and now it's off. RJ shoots it off the glass, looking for Sebi just out of his reach. Now Simo on the forecheck, pressuring Jackson, number 11 for the Caesars. Jackson passes Passes all the way up to number 43. He misses the pass. RJ shoots it back in. Lincoln gets it into the zone. And the Caesars will go D to D. Now looking for an outlet as to go behind the net. Rims the puck around the wall. Now up to the middle. Mishandled the pass, and Patrick will pick it up. Patrick chips it in. Lev there, trying to find a way to get it in substantially. And the little Caesars will just get it in and deep. Shot. Save made by Nolan with the pad. RJ regroups behind the net. Finds Patrick all the way up the ice. Patrick, stop move. Finds the red line. Gets it in. Lev on the forecheck. And the Preds get it in. And the D are going to go for a change. 2:09 left to go here in the second frame. The Preds don't get it. Noah shoots it back in deep, wasting more clock, and Preds go back on the forecheck. Caesars now bringing it up the ice. Caesars crossing the red line. Sevi back out there for the Preds. Toe drag move by the Caesars, trying to play it out in front, and it gets poked away. Sevi now on the wall, battling for it. Noah picks up it. No one picks it up. Gives it over to Coy. Coy over to Lev. Lev trying to get it out, and does. Caesars go D to D. Shoot it right back in, and Preds will go back on the back check to get it. Coy now in the corner. Coy looking for an outlet. Coy finds Sevi. It's a 2-on-2 with Sevi and Vince. Sevi crosses. Sevi pass out in front. Tries to find Vince. Just misses. Vince picks it up in the corner. Vince over to Crew. Crew tries to see if Sevi was backdoor, but he misses the pass. Caesars now bringing it up the ice. Crossing the blue line. Mishandled the pass. And here comes Lincoln. 1-on-2 the other way. He really has speed. Shot, save, and it goes to the corner. 1:03 left to go here in the second frame. Your Preds playing a good game. 2-on-1. Seaver shot. And he tries to go blocker side. Glove side was open though. Good attempt there by Sema. Sema walking out. He gets hooked. Sema down in the corner. Walking in. Shot. Save made by the goalie with his helmet. Here comes the Caesars the other way. Caesar trying to make a move. No one went for the poke, but RJ poked him first. Sema with the hit. No call. Here comes Little Caesars back out in front. Wow. Pass mishandled.
Get going.
Who gives it over to Lincoln, and Lincoln just mishandled. It's going to be no ice with 26 seconds left to go in the game. Not in the game, in the period. Caesars haven't been to the goal line. Puck gets circled around. Caesars now slowing things down, pass it up. That gets stopped. Gage shoots it back in. If Sevi can control it, it'll be a 2-on-1. Just mishandled it. Patrick gives it over to Sevi. 8 seconds left to go. Sevi shot in the mitt, and a save made with 5.6 left to go in the second period. Woo! Gage loses the draw. Little Caesars now has it, and they're just going to eat up the clock. And that will do it for the second period. The score still stands after Sema's top left corner snipe in the first period. 1-0 Preds. We'll see you guys all for the start of the third. Ooh, exciting third period coming up. Preds up 1-0. Shots in favor of the Caesars by only one, 19-18, but only one is actually on the scoreboard, and that's the Preds goal from Michael Sema. Out there is Sema's line with Sebi and Crew on defense, RJ and Aiden. Oh, Crew gets hit hard off the draw.
That was high. Three times in the line.
Out of the way, Crew. Good job, kid. I mean, that has to be a rough.
Let's go.
Wow, that's insane. It should be a rough at least. Okay, we're back. After 8 seconds, Crew gets knocked down hard at center ice. Should have been at least a rough, let alone a boarding or something, or
Head contact.
head contact. Yeah. I feel like the Preds now have a little chip on their shoulder against the Ceasars now after injuring one of their teammates. Sebi now bringing the puck up.
Oh shit.
He gets slashed into the wall. Sebi dumps him into the corner. Puck goes off. Sebi's got to win that race. He's winning it. Here he goes, one-on-one the other way. Sebi over to Sema. And Sema loses the puck in the corner. Gives it back over to Sebi. Sebi now battling for it.
Get back.
Caesars now. Coy doesn't know where he is. Jarvie now makes a move around Coy. Backhand off the side of the net. Puck out in front. Coy keeps it away with his skate. Coy takes a fall. Coy plays it up to Lincoln. It is successful. Noah tries to pass it over to Gage. That gets stopped. Gage now with the good stick. It's little Caesars kind of panicking, and Gage is going to shoot it in deep. Patrick on the forecheck. Look at him go. Patrick, wrap, shot. Ooh, that was close. Good save there, though. Patrick just flying, and he hops over the defenseman as he's on the forecheck. Gets the puck, tries to wrap it around. Good stop there, though, by the little Caesars.
I think he had 2 shots on that.
He might have. I thought he had 1, maybe 2. Gage wins the draw back to Zachary. Zachary whiffs on the shot. Zach tries to play it up the wall. No, the main thing is for the Preds to remain calm. We don't want to take penalties, especially with the Ceasars going back on the power play and so late in the game. It could really change the momentum if they do get that chance. Patrick shoots it in to the offensive end. There's a net guard on the ground right where they're skating. Lev now on the forecheck. The Caesars go D to D. Shoot it up the ice, goes over Braden's stick, and now RJ picks it up on the wall. RJ gives it over to Lev. Lev over to Lincoln. It's a 2-on-2. Lincoln to Vince. Vince over to Lincoln. Oh, he had it. And he got hooked up. Not even a call. The Zebras are just eating some grass over here. Not really watching the game. RJ now into the zone. Uses the wall. Tries to make a move around him. Now in the corner. Vince helping him out. Vince up to the point. Hits Lev. Lev now walking the blue. Down low to RJ. RJ shoots it in. Preds now forechecking again. The Caesars shoot it back up the wall. RJ gets it, walking into the corner. Looking for Vince in front. Vince shot, and a save made by the Caesars goalie. Good attack there by the Preds, though. Woo!
You didn't say that one, huh? Again? Come on, man.
Played out in front, and here comes Jarvie on a break. Jarvie all alone. Puck is up in the air, and what a great save by Nolan. Shot by the Caesars, another great save by Nolan with the blocker. Caesars now played out in front. That gets poked away. Sema now with Patrick kind of changing up the lines here a little bit. Caesars now go D to D. Thibodeau over to Jackson. Jackson over to Kim. Back over to Jackson. Jackson over to Martin. Martin now bringing it in. Martin stops up. Looking for the pass. Now up to the corner. Martin shot. That gets blocked by Gage. What did I say? Gage blocks shots. That's what's so good about him in the defensive end and on the PK. Little Caesar shot. It goes through Nolan and out of the net and into the corner. Caesar's now getting some momentum. Going across the ice with a pass. Braden now trying to chip it out, and he does. Here comes Gage and Rowan. Gage crosses the right, the blue line. He gets, I guess, knocked off the puck. Caesar's now bringing it up. RJ takes it with his own speed. RJ crosses the blue line. RJ, he gets bumped in the corner. Tries to make a nice move. He does. Now it's sitting there for Lincoln, and Little Caesars just chipping away. And here come the Caesars all alone. Shot. No, it did not go in. Nolan stops it again. Puck goes up and over, and the Caesars are gonna get him, and the Preds are gonna get a much-needed ice.
Pick up.
It is a stressful, tense game right here. 1-0. Caesars was all alone. Martin, number 10, beat Nolan, but didn't beat the red iron. They do say a post is a goalie's best friend.
That is right.
So Nolan, after the game, will give him a couple kisses, thank him for his duties. Anyway, though, honestly, Nolan playing a great game so far for the Preds.
Definitely.
On his head right now.
Definitely.
Sebi up on the draw against Thibodeau. He's off. Oh, he takes the fall. Lincoln all alone. Lincoln! Shot! Save made, rebound! Oh, man, so close there by Lincoln. Good shot there on the blocker's side. Sema now in the corner. He gets bumped. Little Caesars bring it up. Jarvie now trying to make a move. That gets poked away by Noah. Sebi up to Lincoln. Lincoln up, bringing it up, crossing the red line, crossing the blue line. Lincoln now tries to find Sema. Sema kind of hop, skipping, and jumped over the pass. Gage now on the forecheck. Puck gets trimmed around by the Caesars. Caesars now on the wall. Caesars tried to make a play. Patrick pokes it away. And now all three Preds are on one guy, which is usually not what should happen on a forecheck, but it kind of worked out for them there. Caesars now bringing the puck into the zone. Schmidt hits the ref in the balls. The Caesars now cycle it back up the wall. Gage now bringing it up. Gage crosses the blue line. Now to the middle. Gage all alone. No penalty called again. Braden with the shot. That gets blocked. Caesars trying to move it up ice. I mean, Gage had at least 3 sticks on every rib that he had in his chest. Caesars now bringing it up. And they're going to go for a change, but actually, he tries to make a move. It doesn't work for him. Lev now bringing it up. Lev crossing the blue line. Lev gets tripped up. Gives it over to Sebi in the corner. Sebi now uses his body. He makes Thorne go flying in the corner. Vince now gets bodied on the wall as he's trying to go back down. Ceasars now 1-on-2 the other way, and if I was him, I would just get a change, and he does. 8:30 left to go in the game. RJ rims the puck around the wall, finds Aiden Bouchard. Bouchard up to Lev. Lev up to Sebastian. Sebastian, what a move to the backhand. In front, rebound, score! Sebi gets his own rebound, and it's 2-0 Predators here in the third period with 8:14 left to go.
Way to work, Seb.
A much needed goal for the Preds, calming down the tension here in this game. Sebi assisted by, I think it was Aiden?
Bouchard.
Yeah, Bouchard. Aiden gives it over to Sebi. Sebi first wrap. That gets stopped. He gets his rebound. He puts it in. It's 2-0 your Nashville Predators. 8:07 left to go in the second. Caesars now have it in their zone. Trying to play it out. Lincoln getting
That's a
hooked up.
hook!
I mean, these guys must be blind. Gage puts a body on him. Gage not only puts a body on him, but he puts a body on Patrick, making a domino effect. And here comes the Caesars the other way. Jarvie up to Thibodeau. Thibodeau shot. Puck still loose in front. Noah gives it over to Patrick. Patrick shoots it back in. Coy now, bring it up. Coy gives it over to Sebi. Sebi now in the middle of the ice. Sebi into the middle. Across 4-6. Vince picks it up. Vince gets it in. Nice move there. Another nice move by Vince. Vince now beneath the goal line. The Preds putting good offensive pressure here, limiting Caesars' attack as we're coming in closer into the 7-minute mark in the third period. Sema picks up the puck. Sema gives it over to Vince. Vince has Sebi. It's a 2-on-1. Vince kind of lost it, kind of a shot on his backhand. Sema makes a move. He gets tripped off the puck. Caesars bringing it up. That gets poked away. Gage now in the back check. Caesars bringing it in, now beneath the goal line. Caesars.
Out.
Shot, save, rebound, another save by Nolan Blankish. Standing on his head. Rowan bringing it up to Caesars. Shot, save made by Braden. The Preds playing in unison right now, slowly collapsing on the Caesars as they hardly can do anything so far. 2-on-1 for the Preds. Rowan with Gage. Rowan. Scores! Rowan Johnson goes for the backdoor pass, and it goes off the defenseman and in. Your Preds up 3-0 here in the third period. Rowan Johnson puts them up another one here with 6:10 left to go in the third. I think I lost my voice.
I think you're doing great. Keep it up. My hands are freezing.
We have buckets. If you want, I can get the camera.
I got it.
Caesars now shoots it in, and it goes into the bench. And the faceoff is going to be outside the zone. 6:05 left to go here in the game. The Preds leading 3-0 in a game against the number 3 team in America. Caesars shoot it into the zone. RJ now gives it up to Lincoln. Lincoln chips it out. Caesars now.
Wait. Where was the puck? Ref. Long gone.
Lincoln now on the wall. Gives it over to Patrick. Patrick now battling for it. Trying to find some support. Comes behind him. Thibodeau gives it up to Jarvie. Jarvie. Up to whatever you pronounce his name. Matzaka? I don't know. Lincoln. Tries to find Sebi. That gets picked off. Sebi, though, battling for it still. Thibodeau shoots the puck in. Nolan kind of faked RJ out there. Looked like he was going to stop it. Kind of missed. Didn't get it there, but you know what? That doesn't really matter. Little Caesar now bringing it up. Martin now trying to split the D. Too many sticks on him, too many bodies protecting it. RJ wins the battle, and the Caesars will just have to rim it back in. 4:47 left to go here in the game. Preds killing as much clock as they possibly can. RJ gives it over to Vince. Vince tries to find left taking off there. Can't really get his stick. Sema now on the forecheck. Sema now puts his stick out there, goes under it, and the Little Caesars now with a nice move. Shot. Save made by Nolan! What a save by the kid as he's sprawling in the crease! Honestly, what a performance from Nolan Blankish today! Keeping it locked down in the crease. Puck gets behind Coy. Shot. Rebound in front. Patrick pokes that away. Patrick uses the wall. Tries to get behind Kim. Couldn't do it. Thorne picks it up. Thorne shoots it up. That gets blocked by Kim's skate. Pass picked up by Gage. Little Caesars still have it though. Crossing in. Now in the corner. Pass out in front. Poked away by Nolan. Kim now. Up to the point. Shot. Blocked by Gage. Patrick loses it on the blue line. Kim with the shot. That goes off the glass and out. Coy battling for it. Puck still in the offensive end for the Caesars. Caesars now go to the wall. Noah with the good stick. It's going to be a no high stick there. Patrick shoots it out, and one Pred will go off for a change. Sebi coming out there with 3 minutes left to go in this game. Rowan gives it over to Sebi. Sebi over to Lincoln. Lincoln crossing in. Lincoln over to the right side. Lincoln tries to make a move. Couldn't connect with the puck on the way back. Preds have it now deep in the zone. Lincoln across. Puck's loose. Still loose. And a cover by the Little Caesars netminder.
Right?
This is as big as an upset as Miami versus Ohio State.
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, I'm gonna be.
I love you too, buddy.
I'm gonna be chirping you for days. Little Caesars now trying to get it out. Sema trying to split the D. Nice little chip move there. Kind of got locked up though by a couple sticks. Thibodeau now bringing it up for the Caesars. Sebi throws him away. Grivna now using the wall, trying to play it out in front. Sebi drops his stick. Puck now on the wall. 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the game. Lincoln now bringing it up with Sema, trying to beat him with speed. Lincoln shot that gets tipped away by a stick. Sema has it. He gets hooked up. Puck somewhere loose in front. Sema bodies off. Defenseman RJ down low. Rims around for Lincoln. 1:40 left to go here in the second period. Gage now gives it up to RJ. RJ shot, and it goes wide. Lev now has it. Puck gets rimmed around. Little Caesars gives it over to Vince. Vince picks it off. Little Caesars in a panic play just chips it out. It's going to be offsides. I don't think Vince knows.
You are terrible!
1:08 left to go here in the game. RJ rims the puck around the wall. Gets out. Jackson will pick it up for Little Caesars. Gage gives it over to RJ. RJ over to Aiden. Aiden back to Vince. Back over to Aiden. Aiden over to RJ. RJ shoots the puck out. It's going to be an icing with 48 seconds left to go on the dial.
Player of the game, Nolan Blankish, right? Played his ass off. Played his butt off. Great game.
I 100% agree. Sebi now bringing it up. Giving it over to Patrick. Patrick. Ooh, he takes a fall there. He's all right, though. Patrick got score! Patrick rips it in, and it's 4-0. Preds adding on to their lead. Sebi to Patrick. Patrick into the net. 4-0. 32 seconds left to go in the game.
Already did that.
Let's just make it nice and pretty.
Sam likes padding the stats.
Little Caesars now bringing it up. 25 seconds left to go in this game. They get it in deep. Grivna now behind the net. Gives it over to Vince. Jarvie's shot. Save made by Nolan. "15 seconds left to go in this game. Braden, tipped by Vince. 8 seconds left to go. 5 seconds left to go. 3 seconds left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, a well-deserved shutout for number 33, Nolan Blankish, and the Preds win 4-0 against the Little Caesars, taking home the dub and improving the record to 1-0-1. What a game. What a game. Nolan stood on his head, blocked all 31 shots that were faced against him. What a game from the kid. He played so good. I mean, like, so good.
And the way you say it makes it even better. I know. For having a bad. I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the interview with Nolan.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay.
He'll eat that shit up.
Okay. Whew. Thank you so much. Nolan. Good job, boys. Great game. Okay, let's back up. Oh, you finished? Let's go bang. Let's go bang. Perfect. It should be uploaded.